Welcome to another episode of Project Renegade. As you can see here, I have a set of JBA headers. This is going to be a little bit different than some of the other Project Renegade videos. This is going to be kind of like a highlight video. It's going to be a fairly long install, I imagine, just because everything, is pretty rusted, especially when you're dealing with, manifold bolts and stuff like that. And there's not a whole lot of room to get in there, so I'm going to set up another small little camera and kind of do like a time lapse of the installation of this. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'll leave some little tips and stuff as I go along, as I figure out stuff, because this will be the first time I've installed headers on a Liberty. I've installed my fair share set of headers, but never on a Liberty before, so this will be a first for me. So if I learn any little tips or tricks or things to look out for, I'll let you know as I go. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. And like I said, it's just going to be kind of like a time lapse. So just let me know what you think. So most of you guys will have to remove your factory air intake or an aftermarket one like I had to here. That one's the K&N 77 series. And then I had to remove the heat shields that were on here. Most of those bolts just broke off. They were, well, they weren't bolts, they were actual nuts on studs for the manifolds. Had to use a lot of PB Blaster. There's no real trick to doing the passenger side, just removing your air intake and stuff. If you have a factory air box, remove the factory air box. The studs actually came out fine. It was just the ends of the studs and the nuts that broke off to get the heat shield off of there. The header just drops right in. I guess there is one little thing that you got to do that you don't have to do on the driver's side is underneath you need to remove one of the O2 sensors, so you can actually get an extension and a socket up there to the flange bolts to actually unbolt the exhaust. Now on the driver's side, the easiest thing to do is remove your battery, remove your battery tray. You have to unsnap your fuse box from the battery tray and kind of set it off to the side. As you see here, I didn't do that, so I got quite a few busted knuckles and cuts and bruises and stuff from fighting with this thing. And then when I go to put it back together, you'll see I finally just yanked all that stuff out of the way because I got tired of messing with it. As for performance, you're not really going to notice a whole lot with the headers, which I've already got the catback exhaust, the cool air intake, the throttle body spacer, the jet performance chip, or the jet performance module, the stage 2 module. A lot of these small bolt-on parts like this, if you had a dyno, you would see results with some of these parts. You would see a horsepower increase, but you're honestly not going to feel any of this in the seat of your pants. Now, when you throw all these together, if you were to do it all at one time, then you would notice. You can see I just scratched the valve cover there. Here you can see I've taken the battery and then the battery tray and stuff out just to get everything out of the way. With the gaskets, when you go to tighten them down, they say you need to do from the center out and then the top to bottom, so there's a lot of getting up and down, up and down. There you could see me with a pry bar, kind of prying that out to get that bolt in there. It took forever to get that header in position, so I didn't want to completely unbolt it, but you should actually take that center bolt on the driver's side header and go ahead and put it in its slot before you drop the header in, because you can't really get it in there after the fact. I want to make a update video with all of the performance mods on here, and possibly with actually getting a properly tuned ECU. I'm going to leave a link down in the description for these headers, along with links to the RockyXTV Facebook and Patreon pages, so make sure to go check those out. These are stainless steel, so this is after I ran them for a while, and you can see they kind of turned that bluish color. So if you came across this and you're not one of my subscribers or you're new to the channel, make sure to go into my channel and check out a couple videos. If you find a video that you like, make sure to hit the like button. If you have something to say, leave it down in the comments. And if you find a couple videos that you like, don't forget to subscribe to my channel.